Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott. Such an interesting situation here. Obviously, last year, they wanted him to bet on himself. They didn't extend him. They could have. They chose not to. He had his best statistical year to date. Now, granted, they didn't make the playoffs. Jerry Jones was interviewed last year on Good Morning Football at a Salvation Army thing. They were supposed to be about charity, and all it was about was Dak Prescott. And he said, my hands don't get cramps when I'm writing checks, and I just want to win some games. So he very much made it clear, like, I will pay somebody, but I'm looking for a winner here. Do you think Jerry Jones is not sold on Dak Prescott yet, or is it because they don't know how he and Mike McCarthy are going to work, or is there just real butting of heads in the contract negotiations between Dak and the Dallas Cowboys in your eyes?
Real butting of heads. This has nothing to do with the fact Jerry Jones wants Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott wants to be there. Dak Prescott has tough agents who are going to make the Cowboys pay. And the worst mistake the Cowboys ever made is to not be proactive. Quarterback salaries never go down. Never. And so they are paying the price for basically dragging their feet in these negotiations. I think he's going to play under the franchise tender this year. If I'm Dak Prescott, I am taking a page out of Mike McCartney's book, The Agent for Kirk Cousins, who has made Kirk Cousins more money than almost any play. I bet Kirk Cousins, when he retires, will have made more money than, like, other than Manning, Eli, Brady, and Breeze. He will. Just look at what he's doing. Every year, he's in the top 3 or 5 paid quarterbacks in football. Every year. He hasn't played like it, but every year he's there. And so I think if I was Dak Prescott and I wasn't worried about my health and I like gambling on myself, just sign that tender and play for it.
$33.9 million. Alongside being the Dallas Cowboys starting quarterback, you're going to get a lot of money off the field. I'm pumped up for Dak to see what happens with him, but that's a big situation. Just the other day, Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys released some social media video of him sitting on his couch, Zooming with Jalen Hurts and his entire staff. Why did they choose to put out the video of him talking to Jalen Hurts?
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this, Pat. In the last week, I've talked to 2 teams who have told me flat out, absolutely, Jalen Hurts is going in the second round.
Okay.
And he has been thought for a long time. He'll go around, 80, 90, 100. But now, if you want him, you better pick him in the second round. And I think the reason that is, he had a very good scouting combine, number 1. But I think people are now realizing what he can mean to a team. And I wouldn't be surprised if a team with a really good quarterback picked him, so that team can start to do some Taysom Hill type stuff. It just wouldn't surprise me at all.